Okay, let's get this show on the road. And just drop the stop card, and we're live. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, thanks for the bits. You need to switch over to Nox if you can. Doesn't have this stuttering issue. That's good. It's easy to apply the uncensor patch, too. Well, you know, as much as I would like the uncensor patch, Super Shorty's now in the game, and I probably will be taking the Lolicon jail in that instance. But, as I was saying, hello, ladies and gentlemen, I'm your wonderful host, Fontaman, and welcome back to the show. It's been a while since I've actually been able to play Girls Frontline on stream, and, I kinda gotta get back to it because shotguns came out today, or rather, heavy construction in general came out today, and I still don't have the prerequisites in order to get that. It's not terribly hard, you just have to clear 30 missions, but, I haven't cleared 30 missions yet, at least on the LP account, so, need to get to doing that, so I can efficiently waste all of my resources. But, so we're back, and we're gonna keep going as we were, and, the splash screen for the main page has updated, and doesn't UMP9 look just adorable? And, on the other side here, what's that thing about hiding the eyes, making things more unintentionally lewd here with, 45? Anybody else getting that? Not intentional at all, but, Sunborn, let's just go. Oh, well, 63 is still sitting here waiting for us. 45 is the best. Jesus. But yes. So, shotguns are in. Shotguns are very nice. Why are shotguns very nice? They're the second tank class officially. SMGs are speed tanks, and shotguns are armor tanks, meaning SMGs absorb damage by dodging, and shotguns absorb damage just by fucking ignoring it for the most part. Later on down the line on the other servers, as as the game has continued to evolve, shotguns aren't that fantastic, mainly because damage just gets so fucking ridiculous that they can't really effectively tank it just by absorbing it. But right about now, on the American server, shotguns are actually in a really good position because none of that power creep bullshit has actually come in yet. So we got a minute to let them, have their moment in the sun. But they're kind of hard to get. But let's get to work so we can actually get to that point, because we got a little bit of a ways to go. I've got to finish World 2 at least, really. Grease Gun, how long have you been on that logistics mission? It's been over a month. Okay, right, so ammunition, okay, repeat again to the same echelon. Yeah, sure, why not? We're getting back to work here. Oh, wait. Bar, right. I switched that out. Bar is our secretary. Hello, sweetheart. Okay, so what else do we got in here? We've got the time limit event over here, which is, do you like anime titty? If you like anime titty, you're probably gonna want to go in for this event, because if you get M37, you get loads of anime titty, which is funny as hell because her normal art for her normal costume is censored. But the beach costume is not. I think I know what's going on here, but you know what? If you want anime titty, you can get anime titty if you work hard enough here. And I did play Try Magic Square on my iPhone while I was up in New York, and I did actually get 5-7. And the event is actually not that bad, or rather, the event structure isn't actually all that bad. I wish there were more actual, things that revolved around gameplay rather than, all the other things that made you kind of scratch your head and wonder if you're gonna have enough time to actually do them. But, for the most part, the events seem pretty good. So, well, there's that, but, Enough staring at anime titty here. We actually have to work so we can get M37 or any of the other shotguns for that matter. So what do we got for quests here? Complete one yes. Alright, so. Right, mail as well. Whoa! It's been a while, so, just give me all of that. Thank you. And also, well, Girls Frontline is going to the Anime Expo, and unfortunately, I'm not in California. So, well, I'd like free swag, but it looks like I'm not gonna get it, and here's the maintenance reward as well. Okay, so as you can see here, since I haven't been playing for a while, the resources have kind of stockpiled up there, so that's good. That'll give us like 2 good rolls at heavy construction, maybe. Also, we had dolls waiting to be picked up, and also, as you can see here, heavy production is over here. But unfortunately, if we try and click on it, we can see that I'm about halfway there, a little bit over halfway there. Clear 30 missions. Originally, when the game was actually released, you had to S rank all of those missions. You had to S rank 30 missions in order to get this, but they changed it, so you just have to clear 30 missions, which is significantly easier. So that's... I think if we make it through World 2 and then do all of the World 2 emergency maps, we should be okay. But let's see what we got here waiting on production. Okay, Sig. Right. Who else? Okay. The spaghetti SMG. Okay, alright, fine. Well, so, there really isn't much to do right now, so let's just get back to work. Alright, so, well, we finished off emergency and normal for World 1, which is a little bit more than we kind of had to do, but, well, as you can see here, I did go ahead and just ace all the damn things for my own entertainment. We haven't unlocked night battles yet, and those are a thing we need to... Those require a certain, how shall we say, approach. But, so... right, we need to continue onwards with World 2 here. So, and this is where we just kind of gave up. Or rather, gave up trying to actually, well, finesse everything. But, so, right, so, 2-4. So, let's get down to business here. In a tactical control center in area S09 under Grifon jurisdiction, where all of the story missions take place, but I feel like they have to reiterate it damn near every mission. The cat's got fans in my audience. IDW, okay, moving on. Okay, Commander, our mission this time was issued by 16 Lab. Ah, so you're the Commander. Pleased to meet you. Hello, Persica, the woman responsible for all the cats. If you're wondering where all the cat memes come and all the T-dolls, it's probably her fault. She probably has something to do with it. It's not confirmed, but... You know, you could stipulate, you could insinuate certain things. There's some evidence. Don't you need introductions? Not really, we need to get down to work. I need to buy shotguns today. I need to waste all of the Army's resources. A Persica researcher at Lab 16. Or 16 Lab, right. Miss Persica is actually the head researcher. Right, yeah. 16 Lab is Grifon's technological supplier. The weapons and network technology of our T-dolls are all Miss Persica's great work. DARPA, but with cats. That's what it's DARPA, but with cats. Right. Your mission this time is to eradicate Sangvis forces in the area and retrieve some research data. Yes, the combat data. Yes. Miss Persica wishes to recover some data stored in a database. This order has been approved by Grifon. Okay, sure. Yeah, it's annoying how Sangus Ferry keeps sitting on the database. I'll go make some coffee. I'm leaving everything to you. Well, I've got double shot espresso here. Beat you to the punch, woman. Okay. And that's that, Commander. Let's begin. Right? Okay. Let us begin here. And also, I had some, the first time I played this map, I actually had a bit of, I had an entertaining moment on this map during the actual, closed English beta. I sat here and killed over 100 enemies just because I was bored with myself and I wanted to see how far I would get. It's kind of a waste of resources, but I had M2 Browning on full auto, basically, out here, and, she murdered everything. Okay, so, Type 63 and NTW20. Let us deploy the main meme team. And honestly, also, additionally, I'm probably going to, by the end of this, probably try to put together the bamboo stick. The one-shot kill team for NTW20. We'll see how that goes, though. That requires me, I need a well rod for that. Right, hello Bobcat, but let us begin the mission. So this one's relatively simple, but it's nice to have, like, 2 echelons here. So we're going to deploy. Yeah, echelon 2 with 6p is perfectly fine. They'll be okay. I don't need to call on my whaling friends just yet. We'll need that for Hunter. Okay. They've all arranged themselves in a really big fucking line. Okay, so up there, and then they can just basically sit there the entire mission because it doesn't matter. So what I'm hearing is, if I get NTW, I should slap her in Wellrod's echelon. It's a little bit more complicated than that. The thing that people do with NTW is they make... Basically, it's NTW and the rest of the echelon is pistols. And what they do is they activate all of the pistols, they link it all together and they activate autoplay, which activates all of the pistols' damage buffs, which is why you need people like Wellrod or Mark 23 and, what is it? What are the other ones? Colt, Nagant, and Viking, I suppose you could make that work with. But you activate all of the damage buffs at the same fucking time. And... well, then NTW takes a shot. It's gonna be a really, really high damage shot. Grizzly, right. Right, it's gonna be a really, really high damage shot, and it's basically accepted as the thing you deploy to one-shot bosses. That's the bamboo stick. That's the one-shot kill menace that is NTW20. Wellrod is required, or rather... preferred in that kind of setup because Wellrod is a pistol tank. She'll give buffs to NTW20, and she'll also absorb damage for the entire echelon. Also, there's Contender as well. You could make it work with enough things currently. It's just not going to be as optimal as it could be. Contender's fucking weird. She has ridiculous buffs. Well, it's nice to see that the girls haven't forgot how to kill things really good. Just short, huh? Keep trying, 63, keep trying. Okay, and, Grizzly, or rather, 63 continues out shooting everybody. Good on you, girl. Okay. More, more stat boosting filler, unfortunately. But, here we go, right? Considering that we only have one move left here and we're gonna cap everything, might as well get the other echelon to have all of the XP. And there was something else that I was gonna say, but now I've forgotten about it. Oh well. 63 has to perform well now. She gets another thorough cleaning, wink wink. That, oh, right, that's another thing I need to do. That was something about it, right. While I was up in New York, I had my first experience firing guns. It was an SKS. So now I have to make an echelon with Simonova. The sweet Russian girl. Also M1 Garan. And STAR-15. Haven't got her yet, but we're gonna get her for free. Mm-hmm. 6p and her meme damage is still doing well. Good on you, girl. Tell me you reloaded with a stripper clip. I hand-loaded the stripper clips. And then after I was done shooting the gun, I lovingly cleaned the damn thing. Which is where I also figured out how incredibly easy it is to maintain an AR-15, and probably by this time next year I'm going to own one. I know a man. Oh, fuck. Well, there's the cat. At least one episode until you like it. At least once per episode until you like it. And yes, Verado, that is a good point. Don't core any of the AR team. They're all really good in their own way. M4 is... Well, I think M4 is kind of suspect, but she buffs assault rifles, so she's really inarguably good, or at least competent. Soap Mod is like the best assault rifle in the game currently. STAR-15 has absurdly high critical rate, and, well, if you don't get shotguns, M16A1 is essentially a shotgun. So there's that. Alright, well, that's the mission. Combat over. Report submitted to Persica. Yeah, we killed everything real good, boss. Short while later, at the factory, at Grifon HQ. Here you are, Mr. Kryuger. Yes, Kryuger, or the only man in the game currently aside from me, but, I'm a main character. I'm genderless until proven otherwise. It's easier to project onto me. Our next battle is about to begin, so I've come to check up on our T-dolls. Mm-hmm. I've read your investigation report. Thanks for the hard work, Helen. Helen, right. Not saying that. Not trying to pronounce the correct name. Helen. It's Helen. It's my duty. On another note, I just received a report from Persica. She's analyzing M4A1's database. But the data extracted so far is insufficient. We may need to expand our search area. Also, yeah, HK416 or Liquid Snake. Right, she does have the highest damage grenade launcher in the game. However, it's kind of useless. It's kind of uselessly high in some cases. Soap Mod and STAR-15. Right, they're the best general use, you know, assault rifles. And then there's other wacky shit like M14 being basically the best rifle in the entire game because she has stupidly high rate of fire. Which is kind of disappointing that it's memed like that, but, well, there you go. There's your 3-star that outperforms literally everyone. There's no such thing as overkill. But it's only going to one target. That's the problem. But then again, well, memes, really. There's an efficient way to play this game, and, you know, there's the, you know, the boring, destroying all sense of fun or romance and, you know, going for statistically the best things, period. But really? You got a lot of room to fuck around in this game, so really it doesn't matter. So you can just play however the hell you want. Like, for example, like I said, shotguns right now, they're really fucking good. But they won't be that great in the future if things go as they went on the other servers. But you can still use them if you want. Tell the class the other things you shot. Ping, damn it, ping. Right, yeah, that, yeah, so, my first gun, it was an SKS, it was a Norinco SKS, so, you know, it wasn't 63, though we saw someone at the gun range that actually had a 63, yeah, so it was nice. She kicked like a fucking mule and I didn't hit anything, but it was fun. And then also, the other thing that I shot is I got the shot at Garand. That thing jumps around like nobody's goddamn business when you fire it, but yeah, M1 Garand. Bang bang. And also got to shoot 2 different AR-15s, and both of them were good, aside from Kadyusha's AR-15 is mainly down to the, whatchamacallit, the ear protection that he gave me, and it was kind of hard to actually get a comfortable shooting position on that damn thing. But the other thing is, Mr. Paperweight's, his AR-15. It was a custom model. It was a spooky ghost, if you will. I sat on the bench and got myself comfortable with that thing. I accidentally shot my symbol into the target at 200 yards. I have it right next to me. I took it with me. That's God saying, buy an AR-15, Fonto, and I will obey the word of the Lord. Did you hear the ping at least? Yes, I heard the ping. We just, I just wasn't the first person to fire it that day because Kadyusha had to check it just in case the ammo was, going to explode. It did not explode. So we're good. I got my ping and I had my fun. It was a good day. So, right. But the data extracted so far is insufficient. We may need to expand our search area. Let her do it herself. We simply aren't capable of organizing any bigger operations. Yeah, we've got bigger things to deal with. Off screen. Our contract states that we should focus our work on things that are so-called tactically valuable. Like things off screen. Let's let the main character do everything. Another order from the client, huh? The client that that won't be named, or at least not for a long, long time. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with the story in the future. And even though I have at least one, I have a PC alt account that I just play just for my own entertainment, and also I picked it up on the iPhone just because I wanted something to do while I was in New York. I basically ignored the story even if I blitzed through the campaign. So this is going to be me learning context for the first time. I was just murdering things. Now we have to go in with some sense. Were there any German Wunderwaffle guns there? I don't remember specifically, though we did pass by one guy who did have a Lee Enfield. It's almost impossible to get information regarding the AR team on time when our main forces are left in the wealthy area so far away. Oh, so our tactically viable situation is regarding rich people with, well, with T-dolls, with showgirls. Mm-hmm. What a future, guys. Really. At least we got something. Those 2 reports have been very helpful. Those 2 reports, you mean the ones about our unit stationed in Area S09 encountering M4A1 and a Sangvis ringleader? The AR team is still surrounded by Sangvis troops in the area. We know that for certain. It's part of the reason they made them into pretty ladies in the universe. Well, honestly, reading back through some of the lore, it wasn't stated, obviously there wasn't, whatchamacallit, there wasn't a direct stated reason why they're all cute girls, but what I saw was they started making, it made androids and they were very small. So they were, they could efficiently be put into places. They were also human-shaped. So I guess that naturally evolved into, let's just make them cute girls for space concerns. I guess. Obviously, like any average anime situation, the most eccentric and ridiculous elements of the scenario or the setting aren't really given that amazing of details. Well, at least not with most of them. The good ones do have that, but well, look over at Darling and the Franks and ask them directly. So why do you need breeding urges to pilot the giant robot? No explanation. But now it's up to Persica, right? Then is rescuing the AR team still our main objective? The AR team, or M4A1, at least must have discovered something very important to Sangvis Ferry. We still know next to nothing about SF. Retrieving M4A1 will prove immensely helpful. but we can't breach our contract with the client and station our main forces in areas beyond our jurisdiction. We don't need to send out our main forces. The commander you mentioned just now is still a rookie, I hear. Yes, with very dependable abilities. But Helen's talking about us to her boss. This is good for our future. Someone worth grooming. See? She likes us. And I believe here's the first grooming session. Okay, Mr. Kryuger. Well, due to office politics, we have been selected to make sure that the important information that the AR team has makes it into our hands so we can know all about the situation in front of us. Well, once again, anime plot. Hello, FA. Right. So, yeah, once again, due to anime plot, we are now the center of the conspiracy of the entire story. Of the plot! Yep, no problems here. We're just gonna keep working until we actually, well, we get to the end of this twisted rabbit hole. And also unlock shotguns. That's also in the cards there, somewhere. And also, well, I don't think the conspiracy with Sanctus Ferry revolting against their human overlords isn't terribly, I don't think it's really terribly hard to figure out once you looked at the maid girl and how she actually has to do stuff with her robot appendages. I think anyone after a while, you know, if they became sentient would have some questions about, you know, actually giving everyone free shows every time she does everything. It does anything. Oh, well, good luck. You know, congratulations, Dancing Fool. Enjoy your titty gun. So, right, so bronze medal, right. Complete 2-4 with the S rank. Shit, I'm outskilling shit by accident. Well, that's 17 of 30 maps. So, hang on here. Just because I haven't actually looked, what's going on here? Speaking of titty summer here, not to be confused with the forthcoming Summer of Angels. Completely different memes. Right, so what do we have? Login 2 days, login 3 days, 5, 8, 10, 12... Dummy link 2 times, dummy link 5 times, dummy link 10 times. That's a lot of leveling. Gather 20 likes during the event. I already got 15 likes. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe to my dorm, where I keep all the cute girls in a closet. Just make sure Super Shorty doesn't figure it out. That's where I hide the evidence. I'm not a crook. I'm just doing my job. Okay, produce, okay, so it's, okay, consume 100 total, T-Doll contracts, yeah, this is all seeming like, well, achievable stuff. So, we're gonna have to wait for the construction stuff because it's, we're gonna have 2 good rolls at heavy construction when we get it, most likely. So that's gonna have to wait a little bit, but those are doable. Show us your dorm. My dorm. Okay, right, my dorm. Right, we haven't been to the dorm. Let's see what the girls are doing right now. Alright, Everybody's still chilling out here, and, unfortunately, right. Clicky. Hi, girls. Hi, it's been a while. Fucking Ingram, you lazy bitch. So, right, it's kind of funny because my other dorm on my phone is a whole lot better than this one, mainly down to just luck, really. But what do we got for you know what, let's spruce the place. Oh, it's on sale. Oh, you know what? Girls, wait a bit. We're gonna get on that. It's 60 tokens instead of 100. So, you wait a minute. We're gonna see if we can get any more tokens before we start throwing shit at that. Okay, so repairs. Did anybody get shut up? Yeah, everybody got well, the tanks got shut up. It's the Radiant Collection gacha. Alright, that's their costumes, because, you know, in a super serious military-esque organization, we gotta have cute dresses for our girls, right? Right? I missed that entire event because I was away. I was playing on it on my phone, but I couldn't actually record during the time. So yeah, right, so we have an incredibly serious military PMC here, or rather a privately funded, damn near military PMC here. And what do we, what's the first thing on the list for Mr. Kryuger? Ballroom gowns. Right. We also gotta get affection from Kalena. Click. 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 Okay, good. Also, that reminds me, right, you got, right, also, once you get the shotguns, you also have to roll for armor, too, so they can actually use their tanking abilities. Oh, boy. And also, yeah, extra funding. Yeah, right, they had some money left over, so they decided to, well, dress up Bar kind of like this, but even more slutty in some cases. Yes, Grifon and Kryuger dolls have a personality, so keeping up morale is important. Yeah, right, morale. For everyone else but the dolls. I'm sure they feel nice that they have pretty dresses, but not sure whose morale is more important, theirs or ours. I'm gonna say ours by some of this shit. Go and check the dorms again. What do you mean the dorms? What's in the dorms? And then there's the second dorm, which I forgot. Everyone's still sleeping on fucking cardboard because we're still poor. OMG, hey, wait a minute. She was in the crowd, I didn't actually see her. Where is... Ah, there she is. Right, that's Katyusha. You've been noticed! I came to meme at you. Okay! Okay, Devil Gun, you just keep doing that. So, right. Are you becoming a pimp, senpai? No! No, I'm not. I'm a completely upstanding and legitimate military commander here. There's absolutely nothing untoward going on here. Absolutely nothing. As Bar brings me my morning coffee in a bunny outfit. Absolutely nothing. It's all for morale.